What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So in today's video, I want to bring you guys some Mutt draft gameplay. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So before we go any further, man, I want to show you guys the website that I created. All Things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright, man, so right here we are on Ultimate Team. You guys can see I'm actually MUT level 5, so I barely met the requirement to even do MUT draft. And I don't remember the last time I was on here. I believe it was probably about maybe about a month or two ago I was on here, because me and my brother, we actually were drinking and he was showing me about MUT draft, which I knew about MUT draft. I just never played it on this account. But you see right here we are 0-1 because we did take an L. I don't really remember losing, but I remember we were just kind of passing the controller around like from play to play, and it was actually really fun, and that's why I wanted to come back and actually do another video. Well, not another video, but I wanted to do a video on it. So I only found out about this because he told me that you can actually look at like the little stuff right here. So you see we had pass touchdown, rushing touchdown, we had a sack, 83% pass, 11% run. I think that's kind of cool that they show that though. But yeah, I don't really remember that game, but I really don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a good game. Not sure. We only had 2 touchdowns, so it probably was close. But yeah, man, we're actually about to do this right now. So like I said, I actually want to play this game sober, because for those of you guys that know me, you guys know I don't play Madden that much. I'm just, you know, I like to consider myself good at the game, just because I can give you guys great schemes and stuff. So ooh, Packers or the Titans. So the Titans have that doubles weak formation, so I think I might play around with that. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that, because I know the Titans have the doubles weak. So yeah, man, let's actually take a look at this. So when I did this, like I said, this was like a month or two ago, and what I noticed with the speeds are really bad. I don't know if it's still the same way, but we're actually gonna go ahead and see here. So I like to have pass block offensive linemen personally. Okay, so we're in a tight end round. Definitely gotta go OJ Howard with 85 speed. I didn't know dude was that fast. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's faster than Josh Allen. That's crazy. I would have figured it been the other way around. But I think we gotta go Justin Herbert here, since apparently he's the better quarterback. So right here, we're actually going to go with a D tackle. I think that's the best way to do it, because they give you a lot of linemen in here. That's one thing I do remember. They offer a lot. So let's see, 87 speed, 89. We got to go 89 speed right there with Ladarius Sneed. We got D tackle, right end, left end. So I think we go Danielle Hunter. Yeah, we're gonna go Danielle Hunter. I think that's the best way to go. Let's see, gotta go JT. Nope, Miles Sanders. Okay, cool. So we got Miles Sanders. Offense starting to look really good. We need some speedy receivers though. Debo Samuel. Yep. So we do get the speed that we asked for. I don't know the threshold of speed on here. Is it 90? Because I've yet to see somebody that has over 90 speed. Byron Jones with 85, so I think we have to go with him at cornerback. Let's see what else we got here. Justin Jefferson, the Gritty Master himself. I think we gotta go Gritty Master with Justin Jefferson. So Janoris Jenkins, definitely not. Jabril Peppers, I think we go Jabril Peppers. He has that speed that we're looking for. And who we got next? So we got Odell, we got Mike Evans, which they severely underrate Mike Evans, man. They do him so wrong, because he actually is a top receiver, like actually top 5 in my opinion. He just doesn't, he always gets put in top 10, but he's never in the top 5. And I don't know why they do my dude like that, you know, because he does play on the Bucks. And, you know, I'm a Saints fan, so we don't like the Bucks. But he's a really good receiver that should get more recognition than what he gets. So I think right here we're going to go with Fred Warner in the middle, because he has great zone coverage. Him and Devin White should be a great combo. So let's see who we have here. Left tackle. Those stats are terrible though. I almost don't even want to get him. Like, it don't even make sense to almost get him at left tackle just because of how bad his stats are. So I think I go Shaq Barrett right here. Go and get him. Let's see who else we got here. TJ. And of course they would give us another left end when we just got one. So I think we got to go Bradley Chubb right here. I think he's the better play right there. I don't know. TJ Watt, I could have just put him on the other side, but we definitely got to go Teron Armstead here at the left tackle. And I hope I start getting some more linemen, because we're looking pretty shady right here. So 85 speed at safety. We definitely need more safeties. I wish I could have got Khalil Mack though. I think he will be really good. So let's see. I need more receivers because I don't have any receivers. Well, actually I have 3. I'm lying. Let's see. I think we go Chris Godwin here because I don't really use tight ends like that. So we're gonna go Chris Godwin. You can never have too many receivers. Ooh, Russell Wilson. Ooh, hold on. Do I go Russell Wilson or do I go Zach Martin? Oh man, they did not have to do this to me. What do y'all think? I'm going Zach Martin. I'm putting faith in Herbert, man. I hope I don't regret that. And we have to get. Oh, we might get another safety actually, so that way we can have more safeties on the field. Who's our cornerbacks? No, we got to get the safety. I think we got to go safety just so we can have more safeties out there. Ooh, the Lions offense, the Texans offense, and the Seahawks offense. So the Seahawks have a great offense, you guys know, but I'm not sure about that 4-3. Same thing with the Texans. I don't really, I can't think of what formation I want to run, so we're going to skip them, and we're just going to go with our Titans offense, and we're most likely going to be running doubles offset. I believe that's a formation that I like in the Titans playbook. I'm going to have to go look through and see which ones I like. Now, quickly, I want to show you guys how I like to do my lineup. So I want to take a look at my offensive line, make sure all my starters are in there. Andrew Norwell, I don't think he actually should go in. So I think I like it just like this, unless I want to put Andrew Norwell in. We'll leave that right tackle in. We'll see when we get in game. So that's all I like to take a look at on offense. On defense, I want to make sure all my safeties can get in. So notice how they move my strong safety to a cornerback 3. I don't want that. I want my safety to be able to be out there on the field. So we're actually going to take Jabril Peppers and actually put him in at the number 2 slot of the strong safety. And Logan Ryan, he's fine at free safety. And then we're going to take our cornerback 3, and we're actually going to take a look and see if we can put anybody that has some speed right there. So let's take, who is that, 81 speed, 82 speed, and what we have 83. So we're going to put the 83 speed for this position only. So that's one thing you want to do to make sure you get all your players out there. You want to put these gold cards in there, because if you don't, you actually won't be able to put in all your players that you want. So notice how we have Logan Ryan here and then Logan Ryan down here. We need to have more depth out there on the field, so that's why you actually do want to take the time to do this. I know it might seem a little boring to do this, but it actually helps out a lot, to be honest with you guys, so you can actually get your players out there. So just keep that in mind, that it takes a little bit, but it's extremely worth it in my opinion. So I think we like it just like that. So we got a good defensive line. That's not what I'm worried about. It's just I'm kind of worried about, I really wish I would have got that quarterback, Russell Wilson. So slot receiver, that's fine. Now right here, you want to make sure you do your sub linebackers, because if you don't, you're gonna have hell trying to like adjust your roster. Ooh, Devin White has 85 speed, so he'll be good at linebacker too. Cause see, he has okay, yeah. So that's what we'll do. So we'll put Jabril Peppers in at the sub linebacker, and then we'll put Devin White at linebacker number 2. I think that's the best thing to do it. And that's only because Devin White's faster, and he doesn't have the zone coverage, but he's faster than what's his name? He's faster than Fred Warner, so that's why I like to put him there. All right, so we're looking good here. I want to start Bradley Chubb though, so we're gonna put him at the right rush end because he is a left end, so we keep him at the left. Now, please make sure you do your slot cornerbacks. Do not forget that. That is extremely important. So we actually said we wanted the fastest person at our slot, so that's gonna be this guy right here. I always forget how to pronounce his name, so don't give me, don't come after me for that. I just can't remember him. So right here next, we're gonna put, I believe we're gonna put Rasul Douglas right here. I don't know who's better out of them two, but this is exactly how I would do my depth chart. So without further ado, man, let's go on and dive right into this gameplay. So here we go, man. We are matched up against Mason Booby 19, man. He has a squad though. He got Jalen, Nick Chubb, and he has Justin Simmons, man. So this game is actually extremely weird. So the 2 games I have are extremely weird. You guys will be able to see that as the games progress. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I like Mutt Draft this year. Because after playing these 2 games, I'm just not sure how to feel about it. And you guys are going to be feeling the same exact way. So right here, it just makes me, because I used to love Mutt Draft so much. I don't know if you guys remember, it was some YouTuber who was big. I think his name is KT or KP. It might be some. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But I used to watch him a long time ago when he used to do Mutt Draft videos. And that's what made me get onto the Mutt Draft scene when I did it. But since YouTube and since, playing just Madden, like I said, somewhat competitively. Not like, not like MCS competitively, but just playing, to where I have to put out good content and everything for you guys. I kind of got away from Mutt Draft because I used to love this as like a chill and relaxed thing to do. Like I never looked at it as like a, sweat fest, normally just come on here and just you know, just put a couple of dots together, you know, play around with some good cards. You know, it was a nice compromise to not really playing, you know, Mutt, you know, taking, you know, like Mutt was very serious. You know, it was just a nice little compromise to not have to be super serious on it. You know, you get to play around with some cards. But whenever I got onto the true Mutt scene, I stopped playing Mutt draft for a while just because it didn't feel as fun. But since I actually stepped away from Mutt this year, actually to come back now and play it, it actually feels a whole lot better to just come back on here and just, you know, be able to just play with these cards again and get the Mutt feeling again, you know. But what I forgot is that it's some crazy things that happen in Mutt that y'all have to deal with. So honestly, if I had to say which one is better between Mutt and Regs, I think I would say Regs, and the only reason why is because you kind of it's consistent. Like you know what you're gonna get basically. So like, because these cards, like, they are absolutely crazy, like the things that they let them do. As right there, he does throw a nice dot. But you guys are just gonna see, like, between this game and the other game, there's just a lot of just weird things that I've never seen before on Regs, you know. So you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But I really like this 3-4 over Ed formation. I'm just not good with it. I'd have to like practice, like, you know, it's a nice looking formation though. I just, you know, I've been trying to figure out how I want to use it or whatever just from this video, because, you know, I've got to play with this particular defense because I don't really like the other defenses in here for 3-4 because I normally like to stay in 3-4 odd or 3-4 even, but only when it's strong safety at linebacker for 3-4 even. But the only drawback I hate the 3-4 even that I didn't get to mention, and also I do apologize if you guys hear it, but they're actually cutting the yard outside of my place, so it probably is going to sound a little loud, so I do apologize about that. But anyways, I'm not sure how I feel though. The 3-4 even strong safety at linebacker, I like it a lot, but I wish that they let you do normal safety adjustments with it. That's the only reason that kind of got me away from it, because it's not my main formation, so I don't really have the adjustments down packed in my head. So that's why I don't use it as much. But right here, I don't know why he throws that, but we will go ahead and take that pick right about him. So yeah, man, got a nice turnover right there. So the formation that I will be using in this video is going to be this gun doubles week, excuse me, gun doubles halfback week. So I'm using this formation. I really love this formation. Honestly, it's really nice. There's a lot of dots you can create out of it. But the good thing I like about doing this series too is that it shows me, like, it reminds me of how I want to actually put stuff together, like my offenses, because I actually don't go back and watch my old videos. I kind of try to see if I can remember doing it live, so that's why it's kind of like a slow start a lot of times, because I'm trying to remember these setups that I give, because honestly I give a whole lot of setups to you guys, but it's just like, you know, I remember loving this offense, and it was because of that I think it's quarterback Sanya play. I think that's how it's pronounced, with that slot receiver Debo Samuel running like a little crossing route basically. It's actually extremely good versus man coverage, and then this tight end crosser can actually get over the top of every single non-zone drop, so it just creates a lot of nice concepts for you. Right there, it looks like it's man coverage, so I'm reading a backside slant. It's not man coverage, but the backside slant is wide open, so this formation is nice because you can create a lot of mismatches, and you can also flood the right side of the field, or you can flood the left side of the field, and you'll be able to see a lot more of those concepts, you know, coming up. So like I said, the reason I like Mutt draft is because I get to play with other playbooks, and it lets me use other defenses and offenses, you know. So right here, I don't know what happened. I'm assuming he quit, you know. I'm assuming, and the only reason why I assume that is just because you know, it pretty much gave me the win pretty much immediately. But whenever somebody quits out, I think they always give this message that you're about to see, to where, you know, your previous game is still under review, because I don't think he just, you know, I don't think he desynced or something. He probably could have, you know, I don't know, like, it's just, so that's one example of, you know, just somebody quitting randomly or something like that. So you see, they did give us the win, so we are gonna go ahead and move on to game 2 though. So I don't know what was going on with that, but we went ahead and loaded up another one. Now we're matched up against Lonzo chilling. He does have Tyreek and Jeer, so I'm a little worried at this point. Not like worried, but, you know, like, you know, it's Tyreek and Jeer who are extremely good, and I don't have nobody that can compete with them two, so it should seem like it's gonna be a great game. They gave him, actually, I didn't even know they had Tyreek Hill. That's actually what kind of surprised me, because I have not seen Tyreek Hill. I only, like I said, I only played this 3 times. So I played this, no, twice, excuse me. Yeah, twice. So I played it with my brother, which I don't really count because I don't even really remember like what happened or nothing. I just remember we were bored, and then we were kind of playing around with each other and play now. And then I was like, he was like, let's do Mutt draft, and I was like, yeah, bet. So like we had to actually do the solos and stuff to get to level 5 Mutt, and then we actually loaded up on MUT draft. So it was actually pretty fun, man. Because when I drink and stuff, like I said, I did not make the best decisions, especially if especially my brother's there, because we just play around a lot and just goof around. But yeah, man, it's fun, and that's where I have fun at when I play this game. Though, is whenever I drink, just because like I don't really care, like I'm not worried about anything. I'm just literally just playing to play, and it's something I like to do every once in a while, because sometimes, like, what you guys might not realize is that this is my job. I know it might seem crazy that this is my job, but yeah, this is pretty much my job to give you guys content, because I do get paid for it, so that means it's my job. So as you guys know, anything you're doing that's your job, you can't really enjoy, a lot. And I do it might not be loud to you guys with the lawnmower, but it's extremely loud over here, and it sounds like they just cutting right outside my door. But yeah, like, that's the only bad thing. Oh yeah, right here, I do want to say this real quick, but I actually did not get to set up my defense, because normally I would, you'll see what it's supposed to look like, but it's not supposed to look like this at all. That's why there's two people wide open. I'm just trying to make him make a bad read, and right there he throws a excellent dot right there. So like I said, that was not my intentions. I just didn't have enough time to finish my coverage shell that I wanted. So great job by him quick snapping it. But yeah, man, it's just that this game, like I said, this is my job to give you guys content, because I do get paid for it. So like I said, the bad thing about having a job like that is that it just, you can't really have fun with it, because you do it all day, every day. Well, I don't do all day, every day, but like your job, normally, like your job, you do all day, every day. But my job is to come on here, research, play around in practice mode. That's what I mean when I say all day, every day. That's where I spend most of my days, just kind of playing around in practice mode, see what I want to post, it's like what formation. Then I go in practice mode, kind of look at it some, see if I can put together some good dots. And then if I do like it, that's when I bring it to you guys. Or if I do a gameplay style video, I have to actually, play a game with it, and then get the gameplay and all that. Hopefully it's a good opponent. All that kind of stuff takes into account. So yeah, man, right there, that's crazy though. I hope on Madden 20, they're supposed to fix that, because in Madden 23, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be able to make that tackle if you have two people right there. Because I mean, in real life, that's pretty much what's going to happen. I mean, every once in a while, you have like a Derrick Henry moment or something, but every once in a while, but normally if two people's on him as soon as they touch the ball, he's not just realistically going to just fight forward for 5 yards, so hopefully that's something that they are supposed to actually fix, and hopefully it does get fixed. But right there, I only threw that because I could have sworn I was a man-beating route, and I don't know who was guarding him, but they just absolutely clamped him. So that was actually really, really shocking to me. But yeah, man, I really just, it's nice to have a. That's why I thought about doing like a drunk game or something, just because it's fun playing Madden, when it's not that, when it doesn't feel serious, if that makes sense. So like I said, a lot of times when I get on this game, I'm getting on this game to just be, serious, because I have to give you guys great content. That's what I care about the most, is giving you guys, great content to where you can find value out of my videos. That's what I'm huge on. Some of my OGs might know that, but some of y'all that aren't my OGs, and that's okay, you're becoming my OGs right now. I am huge on giving y'all quality content. Like, that's why I don't really do like a lot of the flashy edits. That's why I don't do the, basically just the flashy edits and stuff like that. I don't do that because, I mean, that does help with the quality. What that does help with, it helps with quality, but I want to give you guys something that, that's actually good. It's right there. I actually got baited. I could have sworn that cornerback was going to drop down. Actually, I should have threw a pick right there because I did get baited. But that's why I want to give you guys quality content, like to where you can watch this video and get value out of it. You can say, okay, well, hey, I can run it this way. Hey, I can run this offense this way. This is why I probably should run it that way. Now, some of my videos, I don't go into detail as to what I'm reading and why, just because I talk a lot like I'm doing now. Or sometimes I'll break it down and be like, hey, I put this zig to pull down the outside. I put the in route to make the user choose between square and X, and then I dumped it down because the outside defender chose, the outside defender dropped back on our deeper route. So, I do like to actually break things down like that so you can understand why I'm calling it. So in this scenario, this offense isn't as good in the red zone, so I like to actually just try to run the ball as much as possible. Right there, I probably missed my hole. I probably could have cut it up a little early, but we still got 6 yards. But the reason I like this offense too is because they have the inside zone. They have like the little read play where it turns into a base if you keep it, and they also have another one that's actually a truly bubble route. So it's a lot of things that you can actually do out of this offense as far as run plays. Like I said, inside zone, RPO, the RPO power alert was I was trying to tell you guys is one that that turned into the base. So if you can see it right here, so kind of watch what happens. So notice how it's a give, and then there's going to be a base right there. So it's actually nice. So you have inside zone, you have base, and you have an RPO. So that's why I said you can just truly run this in the red zone. Now, I'm going goal line simply because, you know, I'm hoping that Miles Sanders is going to be able to fight and give me an overrated animation. And one thing I have noticed on some random notes is when I played this game, I remember with my brother when I played it last, I don't know why, but fullbacks, like the stock ones, I don't know if they're stock or if they drafted them, but I swear they break every single tackle. It is absolutely crazy because I remember it was funny because like my defender just kept getting trucked. I do remember he was laughing about that though, but right here, you guys should know this 2-point play, all you have to do is call it stock. If you find it, all you need to do is go to Y corner, and really you're just trying to make a read. So I don't know what his user was doing. I don't know what he was doing, so I threw it anyways because it just didn't look like he was going to be on it. I think he was just trying to see what was going on and just forgot to actually use it right there. But we do throw it a nice dot to get that little smooth completion. So he's coming back out in trips tight end offset. So I wanted to go back to this. I wanted to go to this formation right here. Because I figured he's going to try to do the same exact play. So this time I'm going to kind of try to set up my setup a little faster. And we still actually didn't get the way I want. I wanted to put that hook zone in a purple, but we actually didn't get it. But it's cool because we still got the same concept we wanted. And he tried to throw it. That's the only way they give you a fumble is if you try to throw the ball. So he should have just threw the ball out of bounds. Then they actually would have let him throw it. But I think he was trying to throw that ball downfield somewhere. And if he was trying to throw it downfield, it definitely would have been a pick. So he got best case scenario right there. So so this is the what playbook are we in again? Because I actually completely just forgot. I was gonna tell y'all the defensive playbook, but I kind of was looking at that dime sugar, whichever one that was. It kind of looked real interesting, but it's just dime defense you really got to be careful with. So this is Titans defense. I don't know why I couldn't think about it, but yeah, man. The only thing I hate about this 1-4-6 in this particular one is that they don't have cover 2 sync. So that's my favorite 1-4-6 play, just because you don't need to but just because you get the great blitz angle. You can do the same thing out of cover 3 sky, but I just like I like having the cover 2 one because I don't have to flip my 1-4-6, you know. So that's why I like to do it, and I was hoping to be able to use it. Honestly, I haven't been able to use the 1-4-6 yet, but I'm hoping my opponent will come out in something shotgun, because what I noticed so far is that most people just want to come back in single back in this game mode. I don't know why. I don't know if is that true in regular Mutt. Is that what y'all mostly face? Do y'all face people that like to pass out of the gun? And right here, I have no idea what happened. I can't even begin to tell you, but at the same time, it looked like my opponent was trying to run slants on 3rd and like 8 or something, 3rd and 7. I don't know what the down and distance was anymore, but like I said, I don't know what just happened there, but it looked like he was trying to run slants, and I don't know why that would be the play call on 3rd and long, you know. But now he got a 4th and even longer. And right here, I was trying to actually flip my offense, or my defense, I was trying to flip my defense, but I just ran out of time, so I just wanted to go and do it now. I figured it was going to come back out in like that trick tight end offset, and I was actually just going to show you guys that 1-4-6, you can still blitz out of 1-4-6 and actually scream at him, because I was definitely doing it when I was playing my brother, because he thought it was pretty cool, so I was showing him, because he don't really play Madden like that. He plays like franchise and stuff like that, so I was kind of just showing him, like, you know, the little overrated blitzes that they have on this game and stuff. And 1-4-6 is still definitely overrated. So that's where I was having a lot of fun. And that's what made me want to do this video, because I wanted to show you guys that 1-4-6 is still great. It's just I didn't have nobody that wanted to just truly pass the balls right there. I have no idea why you throw that. You know, I literally have none right there. It's right there. I tried to actually just stop, but they made me do like a little stutter thingy. And what I noticed is that movement seems weirder on Mutt. Like I don't know if it's because it's overall based, but depending on how your players move, but it definitely feels a little like off, you know. Like sometimes it's good, but sometimes it just feels extremely bad. But right here, I actually didn't mean to call this, but this post route is actually really good versus man coverage or cover 3. So right here, what I was trying to do is just create a flood concept on both sides of the field. So that's why we are going to put square out there on the smoke screen. But look at the little stick work. Like I said, it's cool because if some people are shiftier, you can actually get a little bit more stickier, which is really cool. It's one thing I do like. But at the same time, movement just seems, I don't know, it don't seem fluid. Because like on regs, the movement feels almost the same no matter who you have, unless you have somebody like Tyreek Hill or something. Movement kind of feels the same, you know. But here it's like on Mutt, it's like a huge difference between cards and how they move, you know. So that's one thing I did notice is right there. I tried to cut it all the way back, but I just couldn't get the hold that I wanted. So at least with this offense, I think the best thing to do when you're in the red zone is just run the ball, because they have a lot of very good run plays in this offense. As right here, we're gonna go ahead and get the ball, but like I said, I don't get any of those fight animations. Y'all notice how other people just get those fight animations for about 5-yard stumbles and all that, even no matter how many people you have. I swear I never get those animations. So watch this right here, y'all. Watch this. So I see the read man, right? So look at this. So I actually keep it, and then I get the weirdest animation. Please, has that ever happened to y'all? Because I tried to attack it, and I don't know what happened, why they didn't let me. So I hurried off offense because I was kind of aggravated, but I forgot I didn't set up my audibles. So I went ahead and just called 4 verses to see if we can catch him in zone. Now, I probably could have maybe had triangle. I just didn't like what I seen. I tried to playmaker R1, and I just got a terrible throw, so we are going to throw the pick right there. I definitely should have just called timeout and took my field goal, but I just thought, why not? You know, because, I don't know, man. Sometimes I like to play risky on here. Why not? Because, like I said, it's just, you know, I'm not playing for money or nothing, you know. And I like to make the games a little bit more interesting too. So I didn't think to throw a pick though. I didn't want to throw a pick. I'm not saying I didn't want to throw a pick. I thought worst case scenario I'd just throw like an incomplete pass or something. Throw it at the dirt or something, you know, like at their feet or something like that. You know, I didn't think it'd be a pick. But anyway, so now we kind of put ourselves in the bad spot. So now we need to get a takeover or turnover, excuse me. And right here, he calls a screen, which I have not seen a screen pass called in so long. But it was a good call because he got a lot of yards. But I just personally haven't seen a screen called in Jesus, like probably Madden. At the beginning of Madden, probably last time I seen screens, because for some reason, people just don't run them this year. At least on regs. I don't know on Mutt. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but in regs, you really don't see screens that much. I know it sounds crazy, but you just don't. So that's one thing I did notice. Like play calling and everything seems way different on Mutt. Like I said, I know this is Mutt draft, so I can't speak for Mutt itself, but I don't know, man. Because I mean, Mutt draft is Mutt, you know. So right here, I tried to lurk him, but his agility, I think, is just a little too low. Because I tried to just get a little speed turn, but I probably should have just not been so aggressive on that speed turn. I should have just probably, well, not speed turn. I shouldn't have been so aggressive on the route, you know. So definitely my fault. So right here, that's just, I'm all over. He called the same, pretty much the same plays right here. I don't know, y'all. That's definitely a Mutt thing. On regs, you're throwing a pick 10 out of 10. But I think that's just because that's a Lamar Jackson, because he had him pressure in his face, and I was waiting on a bounce back, and he bounced up. And he was able to throw it, and my cornerback just did not get a reaction at all. And I thought that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's probably one of the most craziest things I've seen in a while, that they actually let him complete that. Normally they don't let you complete those type of, you know, passes, but even going to his offside, 'cause I'm pretty sure Lamar Jackson is right-handed, and he rolled out to his left. So that's even more crazy that and you know, he doesn't have any abilities on him, obviously. So that was just wild to me. You know, I'm glad y'all got to see that, because that was one of the most wildest things I've seen on here. So we are down 6, but thank goodness we got to stop, because we are all good. Literally, we just go down, score. We get 7. We only have to go for 2. We can literally just go, you know, kick the field goal. We'll be up 15-14. So I'm not worried about nothing at all. So right here, we're going back to this concept because it was open last time. Now, I wanted triangle really bad. I thought his user was going to be on square, but his user actually did not. Actually going back to look at it, but I didn't like triangle. I just didn't trust, because circle was running with him. So I probably should have just, not put circle on the streak, because the streak and that little cross are running into each other. But right here, I actually really like this play. It's the red zone scissors play with the running back. And this setup right here is pretty much going to beat every single zone coverage in the game, just about, because R1 is just going to do such a great job of getting open. Now, that's one thing I really did love about this formation. So we're 4 for 7 for 100 yards, so we're not doing bad at all, honestly. And we're just trying to make things happen. And then right there, you can tell connection appears been lost. So that's 2 times in a row. And like I said, I don't understand, because he was up 6 points, but I mean, we're moving the ball down the field, but that you know, it's 2 times already, you know. So I'm like, okay, well, is it me? Did I DC? You know, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's what's happening. But you tell, it says rank up, and they didn't even tell us we had to wait this time to see the results or whatever. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so, but it still gave us the win immediately. So that, I believe that means that he quit out. So like I said, I don't really know. It seems like that, but anyways, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video though. So in the next video, or the next whenever I put out part 2, it's gonna be games 2 through 4, if it even goes that long. Hopefully they're full games, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.